Hi, folks. Charles Carrion here, Punk's lawyer, to deal a little rough justice on this proposed merger of the U.S. and Israeli military forces. So grab your helmets, because today we're going to dig up the ghosts of military history to expose a backdoor surrender of American sovereignty. The MAGA-led Congress is trying to push Section 224 of the National Defense Authorization Act through Congress. They call it technological fusion. I call it a total forfeiture of American independent leverage. Let's wake up General John J. Blackjack Pershing from his grave. Back in World War I, European powers begged for amalgamation. They wanted American doughboys poured piecemeal into foreign regiments to be used as trench fodder. Pershing said, hell no. He knew that the moment you submerge your troops under a foreign flag, you lose your independent seat at the bargaining table. You become a proxy for someone else's war, Netanyahu's in this case. Fast forward to 1993, Mogadishu, Somalia. American soldiers were thrust into a meat grinder under a fractured UN mandate. It was a disaster forever burned into the public mind in Ridley Scott's classic Blackhawk Down. The Pentagon learned a bloody lesson. They adopted Presidential Decision Directive 25, drawing a hard line in the sand. The United States president must always maintain absolute command. We do not surrender our strategic autonomy to anyone. But Congress has amnesia. Look what just happened. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu tried to launch a massive bombing campaign in Beirut, intentionally stoking the flames of a regional forever war. Why? To maintain his domestic authority, and as Donald Trump bluntly noted, to keep his ass out of a prison cell. But Trump used the independent leverage Pershing fought for. Got Netanyahu in the horn, used raw expletive-laden American clout to turn the IDF just around and forced a ceasefire because the U.S. still held the cards. But the MAGA Congress wants to give away those cards, strip the commander-in-chief of that very power. By legally welding our AI targeting cyber weapons and supply chains to the IDF, they are administratively destroying our leverage and guaranteeing that American taxpayers will fund a permanent conflict that we no longer have the power to stop. If this merger goes through, we aren't partners. We are hostages to a foreign leader's political survival. And that, sir, is rough justice.